Ding, ding.
We're live. What's up, everyone?
Well, that's what ding, ding normally means, but I don't know. We'll figure it out maybe on the 100 show.
Yeah, what's up, Drew, Oliver, Uncle Zio, Symphony, Mandy, Carol, Edwin Jimenez, my friend. How are you? James Jameson, Mobland, I saw in here. Who else? Dan Moore, my internet father. How are you, Dan? Good to see you. Amber Alert, my brother. Go ahead.
Carol.
Sean?
Me and you got a beef, Carol. You mean to tell me you go on the no-fly zone for your first appearance? You were supposed to come on this show, sweetie. All right, I won't hold it against you.
Gotti.
Angel.
Maddie Marinara. I thought we weren't saying, like, now you just mentioned that name of those people that I'm trying to bite my tongue against. So it's like you just, like, started something.
Well, you're going to have
friends to all means you're friends to fucking none. I don't understand when people aren't going to get that when you act like you want to be friends with everybody, you're friends to nobody. What?
Let's just say hi.
You already started it off.
Can we say hi to a couple of more people and then we could go?
Yeah. Go. Redzilla, what's up, brother? Let me, in case I start getting mad.
Hey, Maddie Marinara. Come on, Joey. You have to understand one thing, my friend. I'm loyal to me and that avatar right there. And I'm not going to go with the trends of the day. Because you know what winds up happening? What winds up happening is you get into all these beefs, right? And
he doesn't have a man bag on, guys. He's not a man bag. He's got what?
And people take off. They leave. Like peace. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now maybe if you guys were handing me a little bit of scatol, then maybe. But at this point, I'm gonna eat my Italian ices. And if you see me again, you see me again. And if you don't, then you don't.
Honor thy word. What's up? Yankees for life. This is what the problem is, though. Like, these little baby gossip boys, gossip girls, driving with BK Skip. What's up? What's that guy's name? Andrea? What? Say it. This guy's name. Could you say it good? Because you got the Italian.
Andrea?
Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea, how are you?
We'll call him AF.
It's like we have these little gossip girls. Like, this is what, like, all these people, they look up to, like, certain creators. Like, they need to hold their hands and promote them and help build their channels, whatever. The thing is, look how you fucking flip-flop, right? Like me, for instance, there's certain people that I'm going to take a step back, and I'm not going to help people, like, promote them and build their channels because you fucking helped them for so long. Ooh, no F words. You help them, and then they end up switching to the other side after you've done stuff for them. So screw that. And it's not even about people, like, maybe they're not on the other side. They just don't want drama. But then you jump on fucking Lefty's show? That's a big stab in the fucking back. I'm sorry. You're going to jump on Lefty's show where the fat piggy jumped on. You're talking to all these people. Why? Because you don't want to get picked on? If you don't want to get picked on, stop jumping on these losers' shows. Stay out of the drama. And when you do get picked on, instead of looking for friends that have already bashed and dragged you, why don't you go to a new community and make friends? Why do you got to go to the enemies in this community? They don't realize, they think YouTube's so small that they need to go kiss ass of people who dragged them and said horrible things about them or their friends, you know, for instance. Don't be a lefty. Don't be a DFZ. That's the name I'm going to call it. I'm talking about A little bit. I'm very hurt by what the fuck he did. I'm very hurt by it. Now Joe has a different perspective. He's gonna play, probably good cop, bad cop. But I'm so hurt by the shit that he's been doing. I can't believe he would like go and stab people in the side, in the back, in the neck, and do that shit. That kills me, especially since we had him on here. What's up?
Anything else?
I don't know, and I'm not dropping the link for Nunzio if he's in here either. He needs to stop coming in chats and running his mouth. He's making us look stupid. He's not. Don't let him on here ever again. Anybody let Nunzio on their show, you're an idiot. Okay? I got dogs. I got dogs. If you're gonna be in a chat telling people you got their address and writing their address in chat, you better expect that person to jump on a stream and then give out your address. So don't cry when you get doxxed when you're doxing somebody else's address. It's so obnoxious when he goes in a chat and nothing is about him, but he tries to make it all about him. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. It's rude as fuck. Hey, Chicago Muscle, how are you? Go ahead, Joe.
Well, Mobland is saying drop the link.
Well, would you like to drop the link? I want to talk about Lefty and the turncoat. Mobland, give us like 10 minutes. We'll invite you on. Let us just get out what we have to talk about, and then we'll let you on. So stick around for a couple minutes, Mobland.
The turncoat. Are we talking about Lefty the turncoat?
Well, Lefty was like last week's discussion, and he's been buried, so I think we're kind of over him. But yeah. I do have a message from a good friend, and it says,
"It's a little too much at this point."
Let's remind the world that Lefty is an a-hole. That's from my friend. I am reminding the world Lefty is an asshole. That's it. But he's buried and move on for that. But after we do a whole burial for him, right? And then one of our good friends, supposedly one of our friends, then goes and jumps on his stream. Like, that's like a big stab in the back. Like, if you're making a whole thing like, we're just doing it to get away from the drama, and then you put yourself right into the drama by jumping on there where Fat Boy joins too. No. I see right through that shit. Sorry. All right, I'm done. You can have your turn.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Because if I say something, whatever I say is going to offend some person. So I could say, one thing. I could say other people jumped on people's chats and we're still cool with them, but now he did it. So it's bullshit.
I think that's a totally different situation though with that other person.
You know what's more shocking to me than anything?
What
is Lefty? What would you consider him as a person?
He's a junkie.
I'm a pillhead, right? Okay. He's okay. Wait a minute. But what is he? What is he? What would you say he is?
A junkie.
Oh,
flat out junkie. He's not out on stream.
Since when do junkies get? You see a junkie on the street, you invite him to your house? You give him a fucking tell him to keep moving. People go on this kid's show like he's motherfucking Dr. Phil. I mean, I don't know. That's my whole thing. Like, okay, I'm a pillhead. I got 8 toes, but whatever, okay? I'm not fucking passing out on the screen. But this kid, he's like fucking Maury fucking Povich on his show. He's fucking Montel Williams the way he has people on his show. That's the problem. And then you're shocked when he makes a comment about MRE or FTD or this guy or that guy. What do you mean? But I don't get it. How people love people. If this kid, if you've seen that on the street, you give him a kick on his fucking ass. You want nothing to do with him. But hey, I guess on YouTube, that's it. I mean, that's the problem. It isn't a problem of this guy went on this. No. You go on his show. What is that? What are you then? That's it. I mean, I don't know. And you're gonna fucking take
That's
this guy.
100%.
It's gonna be what if you look at what someone who has a drug addiction. I'm not gonna say junkie.
A disease.
What?
He's got a disease.
You can't tell them anything. They'll sell you out in 2 minutes. You could do anything. I mean, really. Here, tell me this. You know, you dangle the carrot in front of them. They're untrustworthy. Now, the truth. I don't know if I like you or not. I got to think back.
The truth is,
critical of me. The fashion show. I'm in fucking shorts, asshole. Fashion show.
What's up, Ruby Tuesday? Bobby Styles. Nut Manchetti, if you're in here. I thought I saw Manchetti. Nut. But that's we've been burned so many times by people. At this point, it's like now one more. You know, you got this fucking stupid code. Who else have you been? I mean, you got a handful of people that you've been burned by, right? So now you have another one. Now I understand that they were there for you and stuff. You know, when you were going through. But look at their actions the past couple of days. You know, it's like it's just showing that it's not going to be a good outcome.
It's showing that they got played.
You think they got played? You think they're the victim of this?
I do.
But I talked to them and told him that it was a bad idea what he was thinking about doing. Okay, so exactly what's going to happen to if you speak to X, Y, and Z. Okay, you're a jail. You're a guy who's a street guy, and you're going to talk to sex offenders. Number one. Number two. You're in a movement, and this particular channel bashes the movement every single day and slanders them. Like, what did they think was going to happen? They thought it was going to be like rainbows and butterflies and gay pride flags, like gay Nazi rallies. What's up, PK Shallon? How are you?
It's Tommy Stiggs.
They're acting like a Tommy Stiggs.
You just can't be. You just can't. You just can't be friends with everyone.
They ain't friends to nobody.
Would be truthful with you.
Hey, Tracy Tobin.
Very truthful with you. Who the fuck would go on a fucking screen with fucking FBI? Knowing all the motherfucking shit he did and he's behind. What are you looking to get out of it?
Why would you even get on a phone call with him?
That fuck. That's why everybody's fucking, let Tony on. Let Tony on. What the fuck have I got to say to him?
The thing is,
conversation with FBI now, 8 months later, after all the fucking shit he did.
Why anybody would get on a phone conversation with him is beside me. The way he's
put my fucking number up. He put my fucking address up, but he's not a doxer. No, he's not.
The disgusting things he says about women, like women on fire.
Oh, you went to Gunsmoke's house. How dare you? 3 guys. It's getting real. Motherfucker threatened me on the motherfucking phone.
Try to watch the curses.
And said, step to me. Now, I know 99.9% of the people in this fucking chat won't do shit. But you threaten me or my family and say, come to my house, I'll fucking be there. And what? You think I haven't got my fucking head kicked in before? I don't give a fuck.
Hi, Joy. How are you?
But no, it's like, oh, I can't believe he went to his house. He went with 3 people. He went with 4 people. He went with 5 people. He went 6 people. How many people is it up to now? If 19 people came to my house right now, I would go outside. If 30 people were outside, I'd have to go. And I'd get my motherfucking head kicked in. But how come he didn't tell you what he said to me on the phone? That I don't know. He must have been watching fucking Goodfellas, or he must have been watching a fucking movie when a mob boss is like threatening someone. You want me to put up the fucking conversation he had with Vinny? And how he talked to Vinny Bracco? Should I put that up? Because I still have it, and I'm still appalled when I look at it. You did that to a fucking 61-year-old man?
And he had cancer at the time.
And you'll fucking shoot him in the head, and you'll do this. You come to my house. You don't know who you're fucking with. I'm the wrong one. Whoa. To Vinny? You could have the jersey. Honestly.
Thank you, Edwin. Let's put Edwin's super chat up and let's read it. NB be Mr. Joe, best wishes for the growth of your channel. God bless. Thank you so much, Edwin. We appreciate it.
Now, you know why I'm pissed? Because here's why I'm pissed. Because I got friends, and friends just go and do whatever the fuck they want to do, and now I got to hear about it from here every fucking 10 fucking seconds. This guy went on a show with this one. This guy said, hi. Remember we talked to him 3 weeks ago? Well, he told this person. This person told this person. What? Never in my life.
Fidel Castro. I don't know if that's a good thing.
If I sound
I don't know why everybody needs to look. I don't know why everybody needs to like God forbid another channel talks about me. I'm not going to go call them on the phone. For what reason? Unless they're like somebody that I'm cool with. But somebody who's been bashing my friends, bashing women, slandering women, bashing the We Push Back movement. Even though me and Joe are not in We Push Back, we completely support We Push Back and the members. So, and maybe not all the members. Yeah, we support all the members of We Push Back.
No. We don't support all the members. I don't know the members.
Yeah, we don't know all the members. That's right.
Anybody. Who knows anyone? Does anyone know anyone? I know you. I know Drew. I know fucking Mike. Who else?
Well, that's why I said I don't know who all the members are. But
Angel on a fucking documentary the other day, so I feel like I know her. Oh, look who it is.
Who?
Now, what the fuck does this guy have to say now? What was he saying the other day?
TLC. This is the idiot who said me and MRE groom a bunch of people to do our dirty work or whatever, that we're grooming the community to be our puppets. I have no control over Grant. Grant is the one person that, like, no matter, listen, I've tried to tell Grant to calm the F down a number of times, and it made him more mad. So I learned to just leave him and let him be. Nobody can control Grant. C, I can't control C. There's a handful of people, but he thinks that there's a bunch of like people that me and MRE, we groom and we tell them what to do. Dario, shut the F up. We invited you on our channel. You were respectful. We had nice conversations with you. And now you're running your mouth. You was only joking. That doesn't sound like a joke. But
you were joking? Okay. We'll chalk it up to a joke. But eventually it'll come out. Like if we see him in another chat sucking someone's dick, we'll know.
Why do you? I guess you're just gonna make this a cursing show.
You're all good with everyone? No, you can't be good with everyone.
Old
How
school
about
Mike, what's
this,
up?
Daniel? How about you're good with everyone but me? How about that? Tell everyone you're good with everyone but Bay. Because you can't be good with everyone. Not going to happen. Not on fucking YouTube. Because you sit there and you pour your heart out to some dickhead you never seen in your fucking life. And next thing you know, it's fucking front page fucking YouTube news.
I told you many times not to you got to keep a lot of stuff private with these people. And then you try to keep things private with them, and then maybe a little bit comes out. And that little bit that comes out, you hear it on 3 different shows as soon as they want to turn to the other side. And then that little bit that came out, not only does it go to those 3, those other shows, but then it's twisted to fit their narrative of how shit went down. That's what the problem is when you have little gossip girls who want to talk to everybody, who want to watch YouTube all day and all night, and they want to know what's going on every channel. And then when they're talked about, they get on the phone with the creator because they don't want to be picked on. A creator who's bashed women, said disgusting things about hurting women, threatened women, children, all sorts of things, But that's it. That's who you want to sit and have phone conversations with. You got Fat Piggy, who, I can't. It's easy to say what he hasn't done, because what he hasn't done is, that list is a lot smaller than what he has done to this community. But you want to get on a phone conversation with him and think that it's going to go well, and they're not going to try to you think they were set up. I think they're just idiots. But you get what you deserve. You can't be a Tommy Stiggs. Don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Tommy Stiggs. Not you, Angel. I don't even know what she's talking about. What happened with Angel? You're good in chat, Angel?
But
let me know if you're not.
I'm watching. You sent me a clip of this fucking lefty show, right? And who pops on? This fat boy with a fucking champion T-shirt on that I swear to fucking God, I had 3 fucking champion sweatshirts. You know where they are? In the fucking garbage. And I'm saying to myself, he's on Lefty's fucking show?
He's on Lefty's show after he put up, he doxed Lefty's family. He put out Lefty's text messages. He exposed Lefty as a junkie, put him up there doing a Lefty shuffle. But Lefty let him on, yup. And then there's another person that's supposed to be our friend sitting up there with Lefty and FBS. Supposed to be our friend who we thought we could open up to. This is why we can't have friends and we can't help promote and build channels, because everybody ends up eventually, not everybody, there's a handful of people that I've known for a while that are good. But the new ones that come in, it's like, what are you doing? Are they only talking to us to get information? Because they claim they're talking to that side for information, but then they're sitting up with them. So they must be talking to us for information. But good thing we're smarter than that.
I've never seen anything like this in my fucking life. Does anyone have any fucking balls? Does anybody have any fucking morals? I don't get it. I don't get how you could go to that level with someone and then be like, hey, man, and you just pop on like, hey, it's nothing. Like, hey, dude, what's up? You cannot trust FBI. He has proven time and time again he will take anything you tell him and he'll fucking go out there and he'll fucking tell your business to everyone. So why don't you go and hang out and see what's going to happen? He calls you up. Oh, yeah, hey, buddy. Yeah, I just want to know, are you doing this? Are you doing that? It's...
And then to, entertain a conversation with him, and it's not just a hang up and a click. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Especially the disgusting things he said about...
Seriously... What I mean by played is those guys left, we pushed back. The next day they're on a show with Lefty and FBI. Well, you know what? People are going to think that you said fuck you to this person and you're with them. And I don't think that's the case.
But also, not only that, but then there was that other guy announcing it too, that they heard from the source that they left, we pushed back. So all of that on top of it makes you look like pieces of crap. Pieces of crap, unloyal, untrustworthy, you're not men, bottom of the barrel, can't be trusted, gossip girls. And that's my opinion. But, so Joe.
Yes.
Focus.
Yes.
So, did you catch up a little bit on Angels last night and those memes? I mean, that right there is some sick stuff.
There should be a fucking revolt. Like, seriously. Like, you live it. Like, you're going to go to that level, FBI? And he's going to deny it, but yeah. Okay.
No, he has nothing to do with it, but he's hanging out with the people who, listen, if anybody on this side did something like that, I don't care who you are, I'm calling you out, you're not my friend, don't come in my chat, don't come near me. Now, he knows who's behind those memes.
Wait, did he condemn whoever did that?
No. He said he don't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Okay. Well, then then he's part of it then, as far as I'm concerned.
He doesn't care. And that's it. Like, go back. Somebody dropped the link to Angel's show from last night. We're not going to get into what these memes are about because it's triggering for some people, and it just bottom of the barrel disgusting. You guys can, no one on that side made these. The thing is that these were all part of a lawsuit that Angel's in. And then the little friend JC, him and Johnny Mac, and they're trying to push them over there to set up people on this side, but we're not idiots, But as far as what, the context of those, you guys can check out Angel's show to see what they're about, but triggering, disgusting, let's just say it involves like children, family members, things that shouldn't even be.
I commented on the Angel's show, and I apologize because that people are that fucking low down that they would do something like that. Okay, they
go after Angel, adults, but like the kids.
But a fucking 12-year-old fucking kid. And like, forgive Bay 8th for not wanting to do shows anymore because look at the world I'm in. If it was, let me tell you, that fucking JC, oh man, oh my God. And that fucking Johnny Mac.
Okay, did anybody, for Angel wants to know if anybody downloaded his first show from last night, the one that he ended. Does anybody have clips from it? Does anybody, any of his shows that he did last night that he did not post today, if you have any clips or if you downloaded it, please get it over to Angel, or if you can't get in contact with her, get in contact with, somebody who can get in contact with Angel and get them to where she needs them. Because he did shows last night then threatening her, like to harm her, Marla. He did some show, and he ended up taking them down. But he did some shows last night threatening them, violence on these women, going to their house. Not nice. You could send them to Muscle. You could send them to me. You could send them to Joe.
I'm glad I have this machine attached to me, and I mean it. Because God forbid I was out in traffic and I ran into one of these guys, forget it. Seriously. It's fucking like I've never like to do.
Mobland, don't please, Mobland, erase that Mobland. Don't put the little boy's name in chat. Angel's in here. Come on. Let's not bring up the little boy's name. Let's not bring him up. We have family members in here. That's very triggering, Mobland. Come on. Just don't do that. It's bad enough she had to go through that last night. Let's not put any kids' names in chat.
When people,
I mean this respectfully, Mobland.
It should, when people
And
do
anybody
this,
else.
okay? When people do this, and there's Joy, okay? How are you, Joy? When people do this, really, it should galvanize this side. Like, it should make us tighter. Because I'm speechless. Like, normally I could know what to say. I have no idea what to say. I'm like tongue tied over this, that you could do that. And you mean to tell me that these cocksuckers show their face on a fucking screen? They should be getting attacked. Where are these people? Where are all these people that are on this side? The 300 fucking people.
I know, Mobland.
Wait, I have one other thing I can say. Okay, so you know what? People, even in this chat, over time, when FBI was on a show and Johnny Mac was on a show, hey, Bay 8th, go on, drop the link for Bay 8th. Now you know the fucking reason why I won't go on a fucking show with those pieces of shit. Okay? Now you fucking know. Now you fucking know. You have your fucking answer right there.
Bottom of the barrel. Like, that's like scum, the things.
Thank you. You should be thanking me. Drop the link for Bay 8. Drop the link. And do what?
Where's my friend Old Blue Eyes? I see you typing in chat, Old Blue Eyes. Type again. I see Old Blue Eyes on there. I don't see him on here. Yeah, anybody who goes on his show and wants to be seen on a panel with put it right again in chat. Old Blue Eyes. I only see you for some reason on StreamYard. Anybody who wants to be seen on a show with that guy, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you if you're going to be sitting on a panel with him. And then people who are supposed to be our friends and claim that they're our friends and have our backs sat up on a panel with him the night before that with Lefty.
This is just.
Can you believe that? The one that's anti against, we're anti anything with kids and women, but then you're on a panel with Fat Boy. You get on the phone with Fat Boy and you think that people aren't going to be upset with that. All right.
So
yesterday was a shit. Yesterday was Monday. Yesterday was Monday. So, I mean, the weekend I was out helping the kids. I was a little tied up because I built a whole thing for the kids all weekend. I was out helping the kids. Let's not forget that I went out and helped the kids this weekend. So I was a little tied up with that. But man, like the past 4 or 5 days.
Fucking Bad News Bears on fucking TV. I did that for the kids. I should have filmed that.
Well, you were with me in spirit, helping the kids. Yeah. You just couldn't get there. You wanted to be there. You tried to be there.
We were together. Do they still talk that? Because when you were 300 pounds, it was like, oh, babe, he loves her. Now what?
I don't think they say that we're together this month.
So, new rule. If I catch someone in one of their chats and then you try to come in here, I don't give a fuck if there's 160 people. If 159 people went in his chat and was talking with that fat fuck or JC or any of those guys, well, the 159 people are getting blocked. This shit is out fucking outrageous. And yet, everybody goes in the chat. Oh, look, 250 people. Oh, 240 people. I must be doing real good, huh? And you just keep going and going and going and going. And when you watch the fat fuck, you give him a view. And he thinks like, oh, he's beloved. He's fucking Joe Rogan. That's why I won't even watch it. I won't even give him the fucking view.
Me neither.
Oh, it's 240 people. Who cares if 190 of them hate me? It's 240 people. And I know you're listening. Fuck you. Yeah. Talk that shit to fucking Nunzio. Yeah, I know. But come off your fucking property, scumbag. He's another one, Nunzio.
Yo, he needs to stop because he really is.
1,000,000%, 1,000%. I told him, don't go on shows with him. And what does he do? Goes on a show with him. Goes on Lefty's show.
Yo, Nunzio was in Angel's chat last night, and he's like, she's talking about a serious topic. A family member who passed away and the disgusting things that are being done to her and her family. And he's in there, drop the link. FBS docs me, drop the link. How rude is that? He was trying to make it about him. And then when she didn't drop the link, which I'm not saying why she didn't, because I don't know. She either didn't see him or didn't want to or whatever. Then he goes and jumps on Lefty's. Lefty, the one who is like bashing people all over this side. You, me. I don't know if he bashed you, but then he jumps on Lefty's.
No. He bashed me. He did. Because when
Lefty bashed you? Okay.
He should have known to fucking contact me and say, hey, Bo, look, man, seriously, what's up? Like everyone else that you go at, if they know me, they call me.
Yes, that kid is nuts. Nunzio is nuts. Anybody who lets Nunzio up on their stream is an idiot because he's nothing but trouble.
I don't get it. I don't get how people could go on someone's show who is what? I don't even want to say it. Like it's the motherfucking, like you're on Dr. Phil's fucking show. Like, hey, buddy, how are you? I want nothing to do with it.
Amber Alert, whose boxing match? Who is he boxing? Who is he boxing? He thinks he's boxing FBS? Is that, and he's saying he's 240 pounds?
Boxing. Now we're back.
I saw him in MLE's chat telling people to go to his Cash App to send him money for this boxing match or something. What does he do? Is there something wrong with him? You've talked to him. Is there something wrong in his head? What's up, George?
Yeah, that's a junkie tube. Exactly.
But they said I'm on meth. I've been accused of being on drugs too.
You could be a fucking junkie. That's great. But you ain't getting no fucking respect over here. You ain't getting no fucking love over here. Let me tell you something. People don't even know. I used to talk to dude on the phone.
Which dude? A lot of dudes you talk to on the phone, unfortunately.
Lefty, righty, middle, uppy, whoever the fuck he is.
100%, Brooksy. What's up, my brats too? Good to see you.
I mean, I just like, okay, so you know what? He gets fucked up. Great. But he ain't fucking Dr. Phil. Like he's got people on and they're having a fucking debate. Like he's fucking, he's the mediator. Now people are boxing now. We're back to that again. Oh, boxing. Before we were killing people.
One punch to Nunzio's nose and it's broken. You're talking about big fucking noses. You guys want to say I have a big nose. Holy shit. Have you guys seen Nunzio's nose? Wow. But he's 240 pounds.
I don't get it.
I'm telling you, creators on this side, stay away from him. There's something sketchy with him. Either that or he's slow. But he's no good. Sorry. He comes to New York and the first thing he's here, he's
just talk about people like that. And then it's like it never happened. Like It never happened. Now, I'm not saying you got to go out and fight the guy or go to his house or do anything. But you go do shows again with the guy? Like, what are you trying to promote? Fucking, your fucking Ralph fucking Bunch like it's fucking the peace fucking treaty? I don't know. Like seriously, where
why?
is people like? It's just like I'm friends with you today. Oh, you just cursed out my mom. You did this. You did that. And next thing you know, oh, we're doing shows again, bro. Yesterday,
Yeah, why are some? I don't understand why these guys like. There's a hand like. I never seen guys like so weak. Like they get talked about once or twice, and it's like they want to bow down, like white flag, or they get on the phone with the creator. Who cares if you're talked about? These channels, my channel has 3,000 subs. These channels with 5,000 subs are so tiny and minute in this whole YouTube little circus. YouTube is huge, okay? A channel with 5,000, 6,000 subs, whatever it has, if they talk about you, okay, it means nothing, okay? Go to another community and make friends. But you're worried about this tiny little channel talking about you, that you're going to lower your standards to getting on the phone with somebody who said disgusting things about women, who finds nothing wrong with these memes about a child that has passed away. God rest his soul, rest in peace. Wants to like spit in women's faces, that doxes, that all this shit. You're going to lower your standards to get on the phone with them. Like, that's like putting all your dignity and flushing it down the toilet, in my opinion. You're taking your dignity, your self-worth, and throwing it down the toilet. It's like when they wanted me to collect money on with that whole Johnny Mac thing. No effing way would I ever bow down to a guy, even if money is involved. I would never be okay with a guy who talked about my child. Ever. If anybody's to protect their child, it's the parents. Never would I collect. If it came down to money, I would never, ever be cool with anybody who ever said something about my child. Ever. And this is the same shit. Okay? These people who want to sit there and get on phone calls or sit on a panel with somebody like Fat Piggy after all the shit he's done, you took all your dignity, all your self-worth, and all the respect that I have for you, and you flush it down the toilet. That's it. You want to drop the link and we can see if anybody wants to come up now? Because Mobland wants to come up. Are you cool with that, Joe? Or you frozen?
If I'm thinking right as a normal fucking human being,
What's up, Buffalo Bill?
Tell me who's attacked you, Lauren.
Who, me?
Because people that have attacked you, you won't see me ever talking to them and being friends. So give me a list.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to someone, let me know. Forget it. Talking about people's kids. I mean, think about it.
Those people talk about that I'm a bad mother. They're on live talking about their 10-year-old being on drugs.
The Tony Pizza FBI beef. Okay? You realize what they did to each other? That they actually, like, did shows together after that.
Mm-hmm.
They sent each other money.
Yo, and FBS put up something today about Angel.
To say, even if you wanted to say, whatever you said about me, I could forgive, but what he said about his wife. If that was you, Lauren, and someone attacked you that way, and you were my wife, you would kill me for talking to that person. You would not be cool with that.
I'd kill you now if someone talks about me and you were cool with them.
To actually say, oh, you know what, we're friends. Oh, I see a change in Tony. Then you know what? It was a joke, the whole thing. They played everyone. They just did it for the money.
Yes.
But I tell you, the women of YouTube are, let me tell you, a lot tougher than the men. Way tougher. I mean, you know what, FBI? You could attack me because I've attacked you. You could attack Lauren. But to go after Angel, like, come on.
Angel did so much for him, too. She did so much for him.
She just doesn't attack people.
No.
We do. We do shows dissing people.
Well, today we are.
I mean, it's pretty hard not to like Angel. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like she's a good person, but
I mean, you and Angel for a minute had your little spat or whatever, but you didn't go at her like that.
no.
And there was more to it. That was fueled by her being a good friend to the fat boy. But the thing is, like,
Keep talking. I'm walking.
like me and Joe are on this computer together, right? But I wouldn't call him like one of my YouTube partners if it wasn't like if it was more than just us sitting on the computer. Like we're real life friends. You know, we'll go meet each other and get lunch and stuff like that. So if he talked to one of these people that bashed my child who he knows and he cares about or bashed me, I would drive to his house and I'd kill him. I'd hurt him. He'd never be my friend again. He wouldn't do that. Or I would not consider him a friend and he wouldn't be sitting on this screen with me. And I would say I wouldn't say he was like a partner. Let me drop the link for there's a certain handful, there's certain people on here that it's more than computer, it's like real life type thing. And Joe's one of those guys that there's like a different type of bond. It's more than just computer. If you guys know what I'm saying, and like just a different type of friendship. It's not like a computer thing. What's up, Agnostic? And what is up with this fish tank guy? You're biting your lip. Why, Mobland?
But unfortunately, some of us can't be friends because they might live in a different fucking hemisphere. That's understandable.
Yep. But even like Grant's my friend, I'll FaceTime him. We'll get on the phone. We'll talk, and it's been more than it's been like 6+ months that I've been talking to Grant, and he's never changed up. He's always had the same values, the same morals. Me and Grant, we argue all the time about shit. We disagree on shit. We argue about shit, but at the end of the day, we could agree to disagree. It's like all these people think that he's being groomed or whatever. Here comes Angel. Let me just hit the dots and make sure it's really her. Yes, it's really her. Hey, Angel, how are you?
Hello.
Hey,
how's it going?
Angel?
Hi, Joe. Hi, NB. Hi, everybody. Joe, tell me why you're so upset. I'm a little lost. I think I came in a little too late, so I'm lost. Who? I understand the lefty thing. Who's the other one?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I saw those memes.
Oh, yeah. Well, the memes, they are disgraceful.
And that's what really put me in a bad mood. And I mean, it just did because it's like, you know what? It's just.
The memes are horrendous. And,
I mean, it's a 12-year-old kid. It's not, I mean, come on, really?
But you know what? There was more. And
I just saw a couple, and that was enough.
No, but there was more, but I didn't put those up. And then I saw today that there was more on that page, but he accused me of making that meme myself. So
No way.
I wanted to, this is what I was told today. So I wanted to hurt him. Wait, so in other words, I wanted to do something so sick with my brother and my father just so I could hurt him and his wife. Listen, there's something really, really wrong.
But people like that think like that. They think like that because that's stuff that they would do. They would do things to themselves. Like now it makes me think, was CPS really called? Or did one of his friends call CPS on him and they just did it to each other to try to set up our side? Stuff like that. Because this is how they think. Okay? They think that we're going to do stuff to each other just to set them up. No, we're not like that. But if they're thinking it, that means that's what they're doing. Disgusting.
Oh, they set people up too. That they really.
Well, they were trying to set me up for the memes for a while.
I mean, they pulled a fast one on someone, and I was able to see it. I'm not going to say who, but they really did. That FBS man. Well, I'm telling you, he pulled a fast one, and it's what people have been seeing. Like with certain people that left we push back or whatever, he really pulled a fast one, and it's all optical. But it's not, it's crazy how like all they do is sit there all day thinking about like what can we do, what can we come up with, like what could we say, what could on the phone for hours and hours and hours thinking about how they can hurt people. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. It's unbelievable.
That's what he did. He listen, everybody knows, and it's a mistake of mine. Everybody knows how to hurt me. Either go after my kids or go after my little brother. And that was my mistake. But what he did last night, the first show, I heard that he threatened physical harm to Marla and I. And now I know that Joe, this guy Joe, has it. I'm going to need that, Joe. And I'm going to ask him tonight when I go live, because I really want that. But besides that, he's lying so badly that, and then he throws this friend under the bus. Like, these people didn't know me. I've never caused trouble in my entire life. I've never had anybody beaten up. It doesn't even make sense. I hid the real reason why I got divorced from my father. That was the only time I ever lied to my father my entire life, was why I got divorced. I just kept telling my father, I don't love him. I don't love him. I don't love him. So if I was the type of what he described last night, Lewis would have been dead many, many years ago.
Yeah. So thank you, Donald.
He's an idiot. He just keeps contradicting himself and lying and lying. There's something up. I don't know what it is. I don't know if his something snapped in his head, or he's taking something, or he's just setting people up. There's something really abnormally wrong.
Admitted to be he's admitted that he's been admitted to a psych ward before, so maybe this is an episode. But he also, this is something I want to address right now while Joe's on here, because I didn't even tell Joe about this. He mentioned that he is going to release all your text messages today, and text messages of you talking bad about Joe to show Joe that you really don't like him. And Fat Boy, we don't care. We don't care. There is a big difference between you talking to a friend and venting, right? Or trying to have his back, whatever you said, than you going on the live and dragging Joe or dragging me or dragging any of these people. There's a big difference when two friends are talking. Me and Joe talk shit all the time when we're on the phone with each other or we're together. We talk shit. That's a big difference than us going live and talking shit. So we don't care.
Yeah, I told Joe already. I told Joe this 4 months ago. I was even friends with FBS, and I still said to Joe in MRE's chat, I said to Joe, forget about it already. You apologized 5 times. Forget it.
Right.
Like it's over. It's done with. It's over. And the same thing with anybody who didn't like him. Of course, I wasn't going to like. But
you're a friend. You were being a friend.
But Josie and I, we got on the phone and we straightened things out. He didn't even know about it. So he's sitting there telling Josie, oh, she hated you. And blah, blah. Yeah, but Josie, did you and I not get on the phone and we became friends from that day on? He's going, oh, you're lying. Josie's like, no, we're not lying. We did.
Josie said it on her show that she hashed it out with you, that she got on the phone and you guys settled it. I remember she said that.
Watching, obviously he wasn't watching that day.
No, he didn't get the memo. But that's the big difference. Like, there's certain people, like even in like our community, that I don't like, and me and Joe might like talk about. I might have a phone conversation. I might get to like them next month, but like if I said to Joe something bad about them today, that's a big difference between me sitting up here and bringing it up and dragging them. So regardless, and you were his friend, and you were being a good friend and trying to be loyal and have his back. And we don't know the things that he was telling you. Like, I'm sure he fed you with a bunch of stuff about how evil we are, so whatever. But he's going to release your messages.
No, I'm being very honest. I didn't like anybody who didn't like him. I didn't like. But then it started to get like really out of hand. like
Mhm.
really out of hand. Like then MRE, he started to not like MRE, and that's where the problem. I was like, oh no, this is not going to happen. You know,
And that's the difference, though, because he put you in the middle of that. And then MRE, I know MRE told you that
no,
he would
I
leave
had
him
my
alone.
separate. No, I had my separate little issue with MRE, and we pushed back because I felt like because I was friends with him, people like even MRE, and we pushed back with were taking it out on me. You know, like avoiding me and stuff because I was friends with him. So that's he's not wrong about that. To the extent that he goes, yeah, he is wrong about that, but. And then what? MRE came on and it was over. It was over. It was like lasted maybe 2 weeks long. That was it. And he came on and he and I, you know, like talked about it. We got it out and that was it. It was over. This is so ridiculous.
But that's how people should handle things, though. Like people who are
Yes.
friends, you know, like that argue with each other. Like, don't bring it to YouTube. You know, maybe take a week or two and like not talk to each other and take a break from each other, and then revisit it and talk it out. People who are true friends don't take it to YouTube and start dragging each other. Like
But
for
that's exactly
FPS,
what happened. That's exactly look. I have text messages of him saying some things about someone that I mean I could turn around and say, "Oh yeah, here," but I won't do that.
Me
I
too.
won't do
well,
that
you
to
don't even
her.
need text messages. You don't even need
I
text
know.
messages. He sits on stream with like some of these people, like Johnny Mac. For example, let's just use him. And the both of them has said horrible things about each other publicly. Forget about pulling out text messages. We could pull the clips of the horrible things they said about each other, their wives. And
Know
I mean, that's a
anything
lot worse than a text message.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the Johnny Mac. I know nothing about him. I don't care
Thank
about
God.
him. And yet he knows he's got my name in his mouth too. I don't even know you. I don't know these people. I don't want anything to do with these people. I mean, and then this idiot puts up Gotti family friend Pete Tony Pizza. This is what he says about 9/11. Oh my God, you gave him money. You gave this
Mhm.
guy money after he made those statements. So what are you kidding me? Like
100%.
he's such
And you had him with chat.
a hypocrite and a
Mhm.
liar. You gave him money. You think you're embarrassing me? No. I brought Tony Pizza on 2 times, and it was for 2 reasons. One, because of they were saying that I paid him money to go hurt people, and number two was because he knew exactly where those memes came from.
Yep, he did. And he did the right thing with them. He
And
absolutely
he did
did.
the right thing. That's right. He did this. So they want to talk about him. Meanwhile, he's the one who did the right thing and would not put those up.
Yeah, I'm finding that Tony Pizza might be like 3 or 4 levels above these guys, really. And I
Yes.
thought it was the other
And not
way
only that,
around.
but then Tony Pizza came out and told the truth about them, about how this, you know, on that side, oh, those memes, we don't care about them. What did he say? He didn't care about them, whatever? He didn't care that his friends are behind it. He didn't care. He knows who's
No.
behind it.
Oh,
There was somebody put a clip up.
So that's what he said. So he doesn't care about the memes, but yet,
He doesn't care.
so he doesn't care about the memes, but yet he, I can't. Yet he supposedly struck my channel, and you know what? I'm fine with it. Strike me. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, but why don't you just blur? You could just go in your editor and blur out the faces,
We'll
and that will
see.
prevent the
We'll
whole
see. Come on, go
privacy
ahead,
thing.
blur out. How do I blur out the face?
If you go into your editor, I'll send you a YouTube video that kind of explains to you how to do it. That might help you if you watch like a how-to video.
Okay.
You know, there's like an editor in your YouTube studio, and it's pretty simple. You know, you can follow the YouTube video on like a how to do it, and then you can blur out. You know,
my daughter just said she'll help me do it, but he's disturbed by the meme that his side made, but with the child's face there, but it's not. It's okay that the meme also has my brother splattered on the ground. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly. That just shows you the kind of person that he is. And you know what? I beat him in views last night. I beat him in views and likes. So you know what? Stick it up your ass snitch.
Yeah, I don't even know how. I don't know if you. I heard him talking about someone where he was going to spit in her face.
That was
slap
That's
her.
Marla.
Okay,
Marla.
now, like, if someone said that, and I listened to that guy, and like, I was part of his chat or whatever. How could, as a man, you could remain part of what that type of shit that he's talking? I would look at him like, yo, I'm done, boy.
This
Like,
is
you're
what I
threatening
keep
women,
saying.
physical
Yeah.
violence to women.
This is what I keep saying. He keeps threatening me and threatening me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to call this. I'm going to call that. Wait, how could you do that? There's videos of you all over saying you want to smack a woman in her mouth or in her face and slap the hair off her head. And now I'm going to get this one you put up last night, but you took down, where you're threatened to get in a car and come to our houses, and you're threatening us with physical harm, saying you must not know about me. You better go find out why I was committed. Who the hell do you think you're dealing with? You think that somebody you're just going to come and pull up at my house or her house and hurt us? You insane?
He is.
He's insane. I mean, he said he wanted to burn me. He wanted to burn MRE. And then like
Yeah, but
he
MRE's
said
a man. Okay.
I know. Yes, I know. It is a little, but he also said something like he made that thumbnail and he loved it because he's like, oh man, me thinking about Angel burning, like, because it was like you would fire. Like, I put my thumbnail back up because, man, did I have some good thoughts or good dreams? Something weird he said about you, a picture of you with burning. Like, it was so like sick and so disgusting. I mean, he put my address out and said anybody could run up in my apartment and pretty much, do certain things to me. Right on his stream, and there's other women in chat that didn't say like, yo, that's not right. Like, you want to be mad at her online for something, but to go real life and tell people to run up in there, telling people to go to your house and putting Marla. You call for people to call CPS on Marla when she adopts children, like, for real? They think that hurts us though. They don't realize that they can call CPS on me every single day. Okay, nothing is going to happen because my kid is more than well than taken care of. The only way I would be nervous about that if there was a problem in my household. And the same thing with Marla. If there was a problem, then she'd be worried about it. She's not worried about it. Call CPS on her. But they're worried about it because they have CPS charges from back. It's not good for their family.
And then I saw a clip where he said that I lied that his wife had a 10-year-old child on drugs. I lied about that? Are you kidding me?
Video.
It's on. Your wife said it. I didn't say it. Your wife said it. I didn't make that up. Nobody else made that up. It came out of your wife's mouth. How did I lie about that?
Yeah, I put that clip up today. He said that you made that up, that, slandering the child. No, that was her words. The kid had an addiction problem at 2 years old. She said it. Using her own words against her. That's what we do. We don't make things up. And if we do get something wrong, we'll come out and we'll say that we got it wrong. But that Angel did not get wrong. That's exactly what his wife said.
I don't know if he's just trying to convince the people that are throwing him money that I would say something like that. I would never make up something like that. And then he says, well, I guess my wife was a better mother because her son is still alive and your mother's son is dead. You know how evil you have to be to say these things.
She mentioned that a child drowned in a pool while her and her friend it was her friend's child, and the child drowned in a pool and passed away while the child was in there.
He didn't say that.
His wife said that on a stream and this was an accident. A child died in an accident. Same type of situation. So don't throw stones at you for something that she's been through. Again, I don't want to get too into that, but there was a baby that drowned, and that she brought up a baby drowning before. So don't throw stones when she's in that situation.
Yeah, well,
let's just say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because me and Emery got that clip. We got that clip too.
My brother didn't die at the hands of my parents. If they would have bought him the mini bike and he got killed on the mini bike, well, then maybe you could blame my parents. My parents wouldn't buy him the mini bike, so he jumped on someone else's mini bike and got killed. So that's not my mother's fault. my brother was 12. He was allowed to go off the block.
Mm-hmm.
Her son was in her house, and you didn't know that your son was doing drugs at 10 years old. I don't
Which
think
to
she
me, I
knows.
was talking to Lauren about that. We still can't fathom how that could happen. Like, how could a parent not know after 1 or 2 days? A 10-year-old. Like,
I
when?
don't
What
know.
time did? Like, did he go? Did you let him go hang out with his friends for 12 hours? I mean, I don't know. What do you do with a 10-year-old?
I don't have.
Anywhere my 10-year-old goes, I would drop her off and I would talk to the parents for a couple minutes. I knew the mom where she was going, and even now my child's 12 years old. I mean, Joey, come on. If you know who in this house was on something, you know I'd know.
In 3
In a
seconds.
heartbeat. 2 seconds. So
Well, that's
Just
what I
go-
mean. How dare you? And then my
fourth grader.
had the guy chainsawed in half. He's so sick. He really is sick. There's something really, really wrong with him. But this
He
is the
just
same person who wanted to do a tribute for her. He wanted to do a birthday tribute for her. He did a
Yep.
birthday tribute for my father. You know how crazy you are? You're sitting there right now putting my mother and my father down all because you're mad at me.
Well, he still has a picture in the background.
Well, he still has my father on the wall. I think it's so funny.
He has all the Gotti books around him. He has a bunch of Gotti books around him. Your dad's poster on the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
He went on his first date and he was wearing a shirt like your father, and Shanna just thought it was so great that he idolized John Gotti. Oh my God, I had that clip up too somewhere. I got to find it.
The first
They
date
bought
they
his
talked about it.
cologne. They bought his cologne. She bought him my father's
Gray
cologne.
flannel?
Yes. But
Yeah,
now
and
he's
just-
mad at Angel. So, John Gotti's so bad. Well, you've got mobsters all around that room.
Well, you know.
You remember when he did the tribute to your dad,
Jimmy
and he
got
wouldn't
in
put the
his
song
head
he
about
wanted up there?
Yeah, Jimmy told him. Jimmy gave him the real scoop on everything because Jimmy was plugged in, so he knew. Like, he was like, Jimmy's thing with your father was he never did a thing. It was the people around him. That's what he thinks. So, Sammy was like the big tough guy, and John was, So he got in FBI's head, and now FBI's like, oh yeah, he's this. It's asinine. But you could see
All right,
that
good.
Jimmy is influencing this guy in so many different aspects of his life. Pretty soon, the Omerta tattoo, they're gonna fucking scrape that off his arm. He's gonna put, I don't know, Jimmy's face on it or something. I don't know. He's gonna do something like that. But you can definitely see the effect he has.
So according to that, then that means that the Gravano, who killed 19 people and killed an innocent 16-year-old kid, is somebody to worship, not John Gotti.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So he
Now,
should put Gravano up on his wall.
Didn't, when you did that beautiful stream for your brother, didn't Fat Boy come in too and like give his condolences and stuff? Wasn't there something for your brother? But
yes,
now
that's when everybody was mad at me because Calandra came in too and said he was sorry, and I accepted his apology. And that's when everybody got mad at me.
Yep. It's
But it turns out that was just another flip-flopping move by Calandra.
Yeah.
100%. Basically,
they're mad at Angel. Yeah, when they're mad at
there's no
Angel.
holds barred now with these guys. It's just
anything goes. There's nothing too low, and that's what's going on now. There's nothing too low that they'll do when they go after children like that have passed away.
And back then, you're right, Root Irish. Back then, you didn't have to wear helmets ever. You didn't have to ride a bicycle with a helmet or ride anything with a helmet on. Not a moped, not a mini bike, nothing.
Yeah, it's but one thing that I learned, right? So I have a cousin, right? And he was like he hated gay people, my cousin. I'm not going to say his name, right? Like for some reason, he was one of those guys that was like, he just hated everything about gay people and whatnot. Do you know what? He has 2 kids. They're both gay.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
I swear to God.
Karma.
2 of them. 2 for 2. And you want to know what he says now?
What?
Oh, well, I was wrong. All those years saying it, I'm sorry. These people better watch out because karma's going to hit them in their ass at some point. And
Well,
you're going to see what's going to happen. So keep
listen.
doing that. Something's going to happen. I'm telling you, it always does. So.
You wish death on people? That to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Or how about when he says, "Oh, I swear to God," you don't believe in God.
No, he doesn't believe in God. I have messages of him saying something to me in a chat about something we should say prayers for them, that they say sober, like some weird stuff. And this is like way back in the beginning when they were still like going in MRE's chat. So now he doesn't believe in God and he's an atheist. At one point he was asking for prayers.
Was he? I don't even
Mhm.
remember that.
Oh, I got screenshots of it.
Yeah, I don't know where his thought process of there's no God or whatever came from. But it really goes to show there's something, he must have been dropped on his head or something at some point, because it's just, you could see there's definite issues in his head. I mean, from his first video, the way he looked to now, it's just something happened in that time period.
Well, that's what I said.
But no.
That's what I said. But I mean, how do you? Supposedly, you were hanging on. You had only 2 years to live. He said.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How could you not believe in a higher power or some kind of a miracle if that's the case?
He's got a terminal heart condition. I mean, that's what he says when he sad fishes, though. Like when he's getting picked on too much. My heart hurts. I don't feel good. When he feels defeated, that's what happens.
Well, I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, but I never did anything to this guy. I just can't believe what he's doing.
Well, that's my whole point. Like I said, Lauren, we go at him. You don't attack people, so why are they attacking you?
I don't know why. Well,
like what happened? It's like, to me, it just doesn't. I mean, I never.
Joe went through the same. Joe, you went through the same thing. Okay, there was one particular content creator that you said that they were okay or a stand-up guy, and he totally twisted and turned and started dragging you. Angel said that she wasn't going to not be this guy's friend anymore, not support him anymore. She said she was going to continue to support him, and that was it, because FBS didn't like him. She wasn't allowed to support somebody that he didn't like. FBS didn't like the person that you said was a stand-up guy. He was going to drag you. That's what he does. He gets too emotional. You guys have both been through similar situations. I think the only problem is that he'll get more views going after a Gotti than he will a Joe Bay 8. So he's going to go after you, Angel, more and harder.
Well, yeah, but he's just ruining it for himself. He really is. He's ruining everything for himself. It's a shame too, because he could have been, much bigger, and he's not going to get any bigger. He's not. You're going to have a handful of freaks who I heard a rat is giving him money to do this.
Okay. Possibility.
Oh no, I heard it's absolutely true. So where do you think you're going to go with this? How much more could you lie? How much more could you say?
How much more can you sell yourself before finally? I mean, the jig is going to be up pretty soon because people are going to see through it eventually. He
is such a tiny channel, though. His channel is so tiny in the grand scheme of YouTube that the stuff he says, it really holds no water. It holds water to maybe the 1,000, 2,000 people who see it. And the truth, you can call me Lauren if that makes you feel better. If you rather call me that, you may call me Lauren.
But if you really think about it, okay, if he has a job, he's going to get paid $15 an hour. So that means he's going to make $120 a day. So the way he looks at it is, if he can make $100 or $150 a day off YouTube, He ain't going to work. He'd rather just sit there and smoke cigarettes and do that and, ride it till the wheels fall off. That's exactly what he's going to do.
I don't know how.
So, I mean, it's
I don't know.
he's
I
got
don't
10
know.
people that pay him, and eventually,
Well, he just bragged about making. I think he bragged about either making $3,200 or $3,800 last month from YouTube. That's not. Why isn't my super chats working? Let's just try again. It might be because you're in a different area. $3,200 to $3,800. Okay, 4 weeks in a month. That's not even $1,000 a week. If that's exciting to you,
that's a lot of money.
Less than $1,000 a week as the man of the house, then more power to him. But $3,800 or $3,200, whatever he said $3,600. It's not a lot of money to be doing all this.
That covers my mortgage. You're gonna have to make a little more than that, big guy.
And to answer alligator, yes, I did address it. I addressed it on the on my brother Frankie Boy's birthday or his anniversary, one of them. And I said, somebody said, "Oh, R.I.P. Frankie Boy and R.I.P. the neighbor." And I said, "Yes, exactly." Exactly. I'm not going to sit there. Do I want to talk about him? No. Do I ever talk about Paul Castellano? No. Do I put anything up? No. Because that's not for me.
What do you have to do with that stuff? That has nothing to do. Nobody looks at you and says, "Oh, Angel." I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Angel, can I ask you, how old were you when your brother passed?
I was about to be 18.
Okay. Sad.
Yeah, it is. It's very sad.
Devastating. Devastating.
He passed away in March of 1980, huh?
Yeah.
So he was more of like more than a little brother when you're that much older. It's almost like a child.
He was
I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's so long ago, but devastating.
He was involved in sports, huh?
They what?
He was involved in sports, your brother, right?
Yes, football.
Football,
He loved football, yeah. And I was on a bowling league. I was supposed to go bowling that night. And then, my friend called me. He died right in front of my friend's house. I was there with my mom when he died.
Listen, my child is the same age, and that is my worst fear. I would be in the ground with her if something happened to her. I couldn't live.
I passed out. I passed out.
Yeah, that would be. I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I passed out. So if he wants to, he just looks like an animal by doing these things. He looks like a real spineless animal, like cold-blooded animal. But you keep bringing up a dead child. You're sick. There's something really wrong with him. And let his people see it. You know what? Last night he was on and I was on, and he ended his show. So I started. It was up to like 280, and then it went to 350, and then then they all came by me, which was good. That's why I did a recap. Look, you missed the beginning here. These are the memes. This is this, and then he went back on. I didn't lose that many people. They stayed with me. And then MRE went on, and MRE was beating him in views as well. So I beat him in the views and likes last night.
Which means that we're not hate watching him anymore, because I didn't watch him. I just I heard that it was like horrible thing, so I put on a little bit this morning. I haven't watched him. You guys can tell if I make like an MB video that's like recent to like what he did, on his show, like around that time, that means that I saw some of his show. But if I'm not putting up NB videos, because I could watch literally 5 minutes of his show and then find something and know that I have a clip to contradict that he said something different a couple months ago. But if I'm not putting up an MV video, that means that I don't see him. That's what people need to do. Stop hate watching him. Let him talk to his little echo chamber of his little people. But all these people who now are starting these little clip channels, keep it going. Keep it going. Because what's going to happen is he's going to take down videos. He's going to try to clean up his channel one day.
I downloaded everything.
Good.
I downloaded it all. So
but the thing is, we need the internet to remember, because if he wants to clean up his act or try to like change genres or be done with YouTube, and then people need to know what type of person he is. So all these clip channels, pick up these clips, because He could delete it and then it's gone forever. But if we have the clips up, then people, when they search his name, they're going to see what the disgusting things he said about women, about the people, races. He calls MRE a racist. Look at the things he said about people. Okay, calling them dot heads, telling them they smell like curry. Come on. People don't see it.
Say one other thing too.
Go
Joy
ahead.
Faraci, I want to give a shout out to Joy Faraci because you know, the more and more I think about it, to have that Sammy the Bull going all over YouTube, you see his face everywhere. You know, I mean, she must just like, it must just kill her.
Exactly. And
that
then
he's
for him to
making money.
downplay it.
This guy's making money hand over fist, and he
Exactly.
killed his teenage brother. I mean, come on, that shit's a little crazy that people idolize this guy like he's you know, like he's Al Capone or someone.
100%,
Crazy.
exactly.
It really
And
is.
let me just tell everybody that tonight that I'm going to go live at 8:30, and I'm going to play Justice Tech Pros, the recent number 90. And if you
Okay.
want to go watch it before, it's really good. Dominic was very upset last night about this meme stuff as well. And
Number 90?
really good episode. Really
Shout out to
good.
Dominic and
Yeah.
we push back.
Did you see Lefty wanted him to come on to discuss that episode or one of the episodes? 89?
Yes. And
Is
did
he
you see
crazy?
Tommy's response?
Yeah. But what is the point? I in my head, when I saw Lefty ask him to come on, I thought it was like, is this a setup? Was he going to try to backdoor him by having like Flanger on or FBS or common sense? Like, that's my first thought. But yeah, I mean, JTP had the perfect response.
Perfect. Word for word, perfect. And that's it.
You're doing episode 90. I'm going to put it in chat right now for everybody to watch when my show's over.
And
I
I'm
baby
gonna
girl
go
Wendy.
over it. Yeah, and I'll go over it tonight as well because it's really, really good. He's explaining this whole thing with the memes and everything. But he doesn't use my name, which he could have. I told him use my names. I don't care. And he also shows the memes, but he blocks out the faces and stuff, which I told him, no, use it. I don't care. Use it.
Yeah, Lauren was worried about that we, you know, she didn't want to upset you by bringing it up on the show and everything.
No, it's okay. Listen, it was a shock to me last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I addressed everything, and I felt horrible that I lost it and even cursed. I hate that I get like that. But and then today I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry. You shouldn't.
I'm not sorry.
That was
I'm not.
disgusting.
And
what up?
exactly right. It was disgusting.
Oh,
But-
where are the memes, DP?
Go to Angel's show from last night. She has them on her show from last night. I'll drop the link in chat. I'm not going to put them up.
Yeah,
And when you look, yeah, it's a trigger warning for anybody who looks because it is disturbing, these memes. But trigger warning. But I'll put the link to Angel's live from last night. You can see them there.
yeah.
I don't even want to describe them. They were just disgusting.
And there's more. And there's more.
Yeah,
But
there's
I'm
more.
I'm not gonna show them. There's more that are even worse than the ones that I showed last night. And such a sick mind to come up with these things. Come on, Frankie, let's go for a ride. That's you know how sick you have to be to do stuff like that?
Very sick. And you know how sick you have to be not to condemn that? That's the
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
all right, seriously, like
How do you
FBI,
not-
when they
How do you
told
not talk
CBS,
about that it
and
is?
it wasn't Lauren, you know, I even said it. Like, they went a little too far with that bullshit, if it even happened. You know what I mean? But it's like you just don't, there's no limit with you. Anything goes. He was a
Yeah,
real
see,
man. He would have said, you know what? Whoever did these memes, you know what? You should have fucked that. That was just a little too much. He'll never do that.
Yeah, but she's been dealing with it for a year.
Yeah.
This was started last summer, Angel.
Yes,
With the memes
exactly.
and the YouTube pro. Now, did they put memes about your brother on that profile a year ago or no?
Yeah, but not like nothing like that.
Not like that. Gotcha.
Yeah, they did.
But she's been dealing with this for a year, Joe. This time last year, these profiles came up.
August. Yeah, August.
And you know what else is funny? Because there was the one with, you know what was disgusting too? The memes about Mr. Lee Cole's brother on that one profile.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
his brother. And he's He's okay with this? Did he? I don't know if he said
No,
anything.
Lee, believe me when I tell you, Lee is not okay with this. He's
Okay.
not.
Good.
No, listen, I call a spade a spade. Lee's not okay with it.
Okay, good.
Not
Good.
at all. And Lee, Lee, if you're listening, there's still a picture of you on there now, grabbing a little child from behind. If you want, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that is one thing I'll say about Lee. You know, like if he has an issue, you know, or he thinks something's wrong, like he's hit me up before. We don't really have a relationship anymore, but you know, if something is said or whatever, he'll reach out and try to do the right thing. So I give him credit for that.
Yeah, he's not okay with it.
Yeah,
So.
but there's this segment of people, and we know who they are, and it's like amazing how people still listen to them, and they're sending them money and they're cheering, and it's like,
Yeah. And they're accusing me of making the meme. Like I would be
That's
that sick and demented to make a meme exploiting my little brother's death just to hurt Shanna.
Right. You'd hurt your own family by that. You would hurt your own family to hurt them. That's sick.
Exactly.
That they would even think that they would even think that.
Then what happened when he said that someone called his 10-year-old stepson a drug addict or whatever? He said that you said that, NB. Didn't Shanna make a video about it?
Yes.
I put it up on NB3. It's up on NB3, and Shanna came out and said that her 10-year-old son started his addiction when he was 10 years old. His battle with addiction started when he was 10 years old. It was her words, came out of her mouth. We did not say that. I put the clip up on NB3.
In FBI.
He was in the room while she said that.
It seems like they don't.
I don't know, but he was right in the room and in the chat while she was saying that, and he wasn't stopping her. That was the video to Lefty. I hope you get better. That was her Lefty video. Trying to reach out to Lefty. She went into her, you know.
He must not have been paying attention. He must.
No, he doesn't. He wants to look like the victim. He's hoping that his chat didn't see it so that he could spin it. He's hoping that his chat won't see NB3. He's hoping that his people won't see it so that he could act like a victim. Like, you know, Angel did this to me. He knows she said it. How can he not? And MRE brought it up on his little video too.
Right.
You put it on your community tab. I put the clip up. She put it on her channel. He's just hoping that people forgot about it or they didn't see it.
Well, he sent everybody there to see it. Now,
mm-hmm. Yeah, but she got like 300 views. She got like 300 views. That's not a lot. We got more views from replaying it than she got from her own subscribers.
It wasn't me. It wasn't you. It was his wife, not us.
Mm-hmm. She said it, and she thought it was a good idea to say it. And I hope she made that up. I hope she made that up. I hope the kid wasn't on drugs at 10 years old. I really hope she like exaggerated that story to like thinking that it would make, you know, people feel more bad for her or something. I don't know. But I don't think it would lie about the kid being on drugs at 10 years old.
I have no idea. Whatever. You know what? He created, this is his, he did this. He and her did that. The two of them did this. Not me and not you and not anybody else. They did that. Yep. So that's the end of that. So
well, last week they were trying to say that me and MRE were doing it, but now it's you. So they need to make them on. Now you're doing it. Okay.
Yes, I lied. That his stepson was on drugs at 10 years old. I lied.
Yeah, because you just feel like making that up today.
Yeah, and I saw it because I saw a clip. Somebody either sent me the clip or I saw it on YouTube, but there's the clip of him saying that I lied. I'm like,
yeah, I posted it on MB3. I I put the clip of him accusing you of lying, and then I put the clip of her saying,
right. All right.
Yeah.
So that's where I saw it. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I said, wait a minute. I lied. Is he crazy? And then I saw that, it was you. Okay.
John Wolf, that's a good question. I have no idea. They have to get it from their parents, I'm assuming. Where else would they get it?
Yeah,
They
I
have to
don't
have
know.
money to buy it. I mean, drugs aren't cheap, so I cannot. I can only imagine, but yeah, I
Well, I
saw
knew
that
about
this
drugs
morning.
when I was 10, but the reason why I knew about drugs is because my parents were doing them in front of me. So I don't know, like at 10 years old, I mean, I don't know, was it watching Scarface, the movie? I mean, I don't know, like what, you shouldn't know about it at 10,
Yeah, you shouldn't.
but I guess, you know,
My
maybe,
kids weren't allowed off the block at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like they weren't allowed off my block at 10 years old. They had to
My kid
stay
was.
in, yeah, the front of the house with the backyard. That's it. Or
Yeah.
across the
And if they
street.
went to a friend's house, I knew the mother that I was dropping my child off at, and I would sit and like have a cup of coffee and chat a little bit before I left to make sure like everything was kosher over there.
Right.
So,
if I was
yeah.
35 and came home stoned, my mom would know about it. How do you not know if a 10-year-old's doing drugs?
I you know what? I don't know.
I think they still do dare.
Yeah. Alligator Elio is supposed to come on tonight, but you never know what will happen. Elio just became a single dad. His wife passed away, so
Oh my God.
last night he was supposed to come on, but he had to take care of something with his daughters. So as
His
of
wife
right now,
passed away. He seems young. Was she young?
yeah, she died of cancer like 2 months ago. So
Oh,
he's in, in that what do you call it? Like struggling and balancing, like, he's
yeah.
a single dad now. So last night he had something with the kids with school and stuff. So he said tonight he will come on tonight. So we'll see. I didn't put his name in the title just in case. And
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens. If he makes it, he makes it. But I really enjoyed having Assassinino on. Did everybody else listen to him?
Yes. I saw when Assassinino came on. He made his debut on your channel. I hope he starts doing
Yes, I
live.
hope he comes back later. He said he would. We had to end it because MRE was coming on. I hope he comes back.
I got to be honest. If you go on at 8:30, Angel, that's late for me nowadays. So
Well,
the other
Joe.
night I woke up, I saw you on the A&E show. I'm like, it was playing in the background. I heard the voice. I popped up. I'm like, I know that voice, and it was on. That was cool.
Then
Yeah.
Joe,
I like
Angel,
that one.
while you were really not feeling good, she was messaging me, checking on you. She was
I
worried
know.
about
Yeah.
you.
I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I did. I did. But look, so far, every person that I didn't really like, I ended up really liking. So that's strange, right? Every single person
Not
that I
really.
didn't like, I ended up really liking.
It's like that in grade school. Like I remember the people I used to fight with became my best friends after we fought.
Yeah, like look at Josie and I. I did not like Josie, and now look, like she's always there. Anytime I'm down, I could wake up 5:30 in the morning. There's a text from Josie,
That's
and
nice.
vice
She
versa.
I went at her, but like she thought I was Lee, so I was like playing the Lee persona. But Josie's good. She's good people. I mean, we're all a little nutty. Josie could have her little nutty moments, but she's good people. She's got a heart and she cares about
Yeah,
people. You know, when she's on your
exactly.
side, she cares about you.
Yes.
And we all have a little nutty side in us. We all do.
Yeah. Wait, Chicago Muscle. Angel and I had words about FBS the first night, and we talked. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. See, people that I didn't like, I always end up and
I
always
got
end up
to. I got
except
to admit, out of all the women, I'm the most afraid of Josie.
yeah, I know.
She could do some damage.
Yes, she can.
She's like,
Yes.
you were talking about me. I had to get on the show. I'm like, Josie, come on. We talk on the phone. We have each other's number. I would never disrespect you. Just give me a call next time.
Yeah, I know. And Chris Truck, that's not true. You just breathe really heavy. Everybody makes fun of me because they say I'm the noise police. What's that noise? But
That's funny. Well, that's the thing with our side. Like, we gotta like before we jump on a live and go at somebody, we gotta like give them the courtesy phone call because sometimes it might not be as it seems. Like Josie got mad about something, And then when she sat down with us and talked, she's like, oh crap. All right, now I see it. Okay. But we worked it out. Like, that's the good thing about us, that we could all sit down and have a conversation. We might not always agree, or we might misunderstand something, but at the end of the day, we could either agree to disagree, or we can apologize and move on if we were wrong.
I just feel like it's better for women not to fight
Absolutely.
on here.
You're the minority, that's why. So
exactly, and I just feel like giving these men like a WrestleMania episode with women I just don't believe in that. So I picked up the phone, I called her. That's it.
Yeah, and it seems like that's the best thing to do, because it seems, you could actually get somewhere if you talk. But if you just have all these intermediaries, and you listen to people, it's like
exactly. And then
in certain situations, because there are certain people that I will not get on a phone call with because of the disgusting, nasty, horrible things that they said or done. I mean, in that situation, Josie's different. But as far as like get on the phone, because there's certain people where nothing, you can't take your dignity and throw it in the trash can.
No, exactly. Assassinino, we were just talking about you. I hope you'll come on later, and we can finish that. We rushed off last night, so MRE can go on.
I didn't know Chicago Muscle spoke Italian. That's cool. I don't even know how to speak Italian.
I didn't know he spoke Italian.
I'm breaking his balls.
Oh.
The way he spelled it, it's like perfect. I'm like, man, that was good.
Uncle Zio says Truck is sleeping. No, I think that's Chicky. I think Chicky falls asleep.
Oh, Chicky's snoring.
Wouldn't kick my ass. Like Carol, me and Carol, we love each other. We're friends.
Yeah.
He's very sweet, Carol.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody is. We have a great chat. All of our channels has a great chat. Has great people in the chat.
Yep. For the most
we sure
part,
do, and there's certain things. Like I said, it's just a matter of a conversation.
Wait, hold on. I know Elio's wife recently passing, but I like hearing from him, and Dominic also. Yes, exactly. I love hearing from Dominic too. But you see, with Dominic, you don't even have to have him on. You don't even have to have him on. Just play his videos like I do. I don't like to bother Dominic, so I'll just I'll play his show. I'll play his stream, what he did, what he says, and that's it.
Yep. All right, Lauren, it's getting to the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start getting dinner ready.
You're gonna start cooking the gravy. You're gonna get it ready.
No, my daughter went food shopping today, so whatever she wants is what we're having.
Nice.
So you heard about this little 8 questions with Bay Yates thing, okay? So what I'm going to want to know is like, what is Angel Gotti's favorite food? Don't answer it. Save it for the show.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting. When are you gonna have that?
Well, the thing is, once I could get a little healthier and get my legs under me, so to speak, and I get back into the swing of things. But yeah, soon, definitely soon.
Joe, you're still not back into the swing of things?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm still got a machine attached to me, and
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean it's it is what it is.
I mean, he's getting better. He's getting better slowly. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's slowly but surely he's getting better.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I still taking certain antibiotic, which kind of like knocks me out when I take it at 7:00. So.
Oh, okay.
It affects my stomach if I don't eat. So it's. I just basically now I'm suffering from fatigue, and I think I found out today from my nurse what I think it is. I'm on high blood pressure medication, surprisingly, but my blood pressure, since I don't work anymore, has really went down. And every other day the nurse comes and my blood pressure is like 100/60.
That's
it's
very
low.
low. Yeah.
Right. So the nurse was like, wait a minute now, are you feeling like fatigue? And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling fatigue. And she's like, it's probably because I'm taking like 40 milligrams of Zocor. But I've been taking it for like 5-6 years now.
Okay.
So I think I have to get that medication adjusted, which
You
will
have
kind
to
of help me.
yeah, you
Yeah.
also have to lower your blood pressure medication.
Yeah, that's what I
Exactly.
told him.
So,
Especially since he's not really doing much.
2 weeks, right? I go to the doctor in 2 weeks.
Did you take try taking half? Because today you were a little heated. I mean, it seemed like your blood pressure was a little bit up.
No, I didn't want it. The thing is, I
No,
wanted
I
to
get it. No, I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you, but
I'd rather wait. Yeah, it was high, but not really. I think it was like a 108/60 when she came.
yeah.
That was before you sent me those memes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I just started I don't know, it's because it's not just you, Angel. It's gonna be Lauren, and then it's gonna be the next one, and like, people are, someone comes on the show, like Carol will come on the show. What, she's gonna get attacked, and they're gonna go after her family, and it's just like, the shit just at some point, it's gotta just
Yeah.
end and
He's
just move
trying.
past.
He wants to dox Angela. I mean, because she supports me, and she's one of my closest friends, and she defends me against you.
Exactly.
She has an
Right.
opinion. You want to dox her?
But she's harmless. She has a respectable opinion. She's not saying disgusting, horrible things. Right. So why dox her? But meanwhile, the people on that side, we got Miss Can't Be Wrong. We got Mustache Pete, Common Sense. I haven't seen their names been doxed.
I haven't seen Common Sense doxed yet.
Nope.
Well, no, they got
Everybody on our side.
What type of
Everybody on
woman,
our side gets doxed.
shame on the women that are in this guy's chat and that follow him after the stuff that they're doing. And I'm being serious. Not because of
That's what I
me
said.
or even Lauren, but come on. Think about
That's
it.
exactly what I say.
What
Shame
woman,
on them.
Angel, if you were a supporter of me and I said that I was going to slap the piss out of another female and I was going to do XYZ and spit in her face, would you be like, oh, keep going, Bay 8th? You'd be looking at me like, yo, you nuts?
Exactly.
Like, did you just say that? I mean,
Well, there were
talks like
certain creators. There were certain creators, Joe, that we've been in the situation where they said disgusting things about a child, and we disassociated with them. So we've been in that position where we disassociated with people, that we were like kind of cool with on our side. So we've been in that.
Jesse try to do. I see Chicago Muscle in here. She tries telling Chicago Muscle that I threatened her and all this shit. You remember that, Lauren?
I remember that Chicago Muscle didn't do a video about you, though. He went and looked into it before
it wasn't true. But she's like trying to tell Chicago Muscle, oh, he threatened to do this, that. I'm like, I don't even know you. When have I went on here and said that I'm going to slap a girl or hurt a girl? Are you crazy, a woman? Are you nuts?
Who are you talking
never.
about?
That Jesse Roth, she was in like Chicago Muscle's DMs trying to tell him that Joe was like threatening her, right? Like threatening violence on her or something.
Well, he would go after me.
Yeah, she wanted him to do like a video going after Joe. And then Chicago Muscle actually looked into it. When he saw her, it was like there was none of that happening. She tried to set Joe up facts, but Chicago Muscle, he just doesn't go on somebody's word. He actually looks into it. So he looked into it and saw that it was all BS. But anyway, let's do a roll call and say goodbye because I got to take care of the kid. You got to do all that stuff. Angel, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you, Joe. I hope you feel better.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, and you, I'm gonna kick myself.
She kicked herself off. That's what she did. She doesn't like long goodbyes.
Okay.
But Grant, Mike Smith, everybody who sent super chats today, thank you. What?
Tell Mobland we apologize. He didn't get to come on.
Yeah, Mobland, when we do, we'll go. Next show, we'll definitely have you on. But I dropped the link and he never came up. I put the link down.
Yeah. See no evil. You said call you. I did call you. So you call me now. Muscle, Truth Hurts, Mob Rats 2, Assassinino Divate Verbalmente. I say that right?
Yep.
Lori Love. Lori, my love. I love you. Carol, same. You're going to have to come on this show soon. Not now, but soon. when we start talking about more women things. We're going to do a cooking show. We're going to do a lot.
Wait, who's cooking?
Listen,
You're getting cod father.
Lauren
getting
is going to
cod.
show you. She makes this dish special.
No.
Called linguine and clams. And it's, where do you pick it up at?
What do you mean, the supermarket?
Oh, right, I know. But you make it for me, though, right? You have it all prepared like you slaved over the stove, but you get it from the supermarket.
I only make it for you when I feel like you're being nice to me, and that's not a lot. So no, I don't make it for you.
I haven't had linguine clams in a long, long time.
Anyway.
Glory, my love, Alligator, Buffalo Billy, Truth Hurts, B1, Christmas. Sorry I got a little hyped today, but I guess the certain things just, I've been hearing a lot of shit today. I've been getting a lot of shit for my associations with people. And like I say, those guys over there do a great job of hustling people. And that's exactly what they do.
Anybody who wants to get on the phone with them, though, expect to get hustled. You're an idiot for doing it, but it is what it is. Let's not do a long goodbye. Everybody who's a moderator and they have a channel, please drop your link in chat. You guys know who you are. Please drop your links, and everybody, please subscribe to the links that are dropped in chat. And
who is not from Australia, but from England. London's in the house. Where's my boy Jerry G? Because if you see Jerry Gambuti or whatever, how you pronounce it, he's from Australia. Now, me as a card investor have been investing in this kid named Josh Giddey. He's an Australian basketball player that plays in the NBA now. Yes. And I want to give a shout out to Marla, Teresa Murphy, Kim, all my girls, Linda Amsterdam. Did I say Teresa Murphy?
You did now.
All the women, you're the best. And some of you guys are good. Amber Alert, B1, Uncle Zio, Maddie Marinata. What's this Chris Trock? They say he's got some breathing issues. It could be sleep apnea.
Possibly.
Slick. Egg, what up, Egg? Did I say
B1, have a good day. Sean, have a good day. Anyway, all right, guys. Everybody, thanks for coming.
Hold on a minute. I'm not done. Andrea Vitale, Roscoe, Boston, New England, Aiello, Oliver Sutton, Redzilla, Master Kid, Mandy. Why you bugging? My girl, how are you? Paulie, B.T. Doe. How do we feel about convicting? You should ask him how he feels about us. Joe D., Grant Calder. Good to see you around, Grant. You've always been a good guy to me from early on. Yankees for Life, Tracy Tobin, Bobby Styles, James Lund, Jane Perry.
This is your friend right there, Brooksy.
Who?
This Brooksy.
Brooksy. What's up, Brooksy? Bobby Styles. Do 3540. I'll say muscle again. Oh, what's up? What's up, IMMB? Joe Brown, Maddie Marinad. Shout out to MRE. Shout out to who else?
Dominic.
D-Truth. Is he with us or no?
D-Truth is cool. Dominic Korea, shout out to you. We push back. And
Dominic,
shout out to Bay 8th, my friend. Bay 8th, my friend to the end.
AKA Nine-Toe Joe, AKA Bay 8th. Great.
AKA Nose for A-Toe.
We got to give Tracy a double shout out because you know what? He said that we missed him and we would never miss him intentionally.
Absolutely not. We would never miss anybody intentionally unless their name is Nunzio. But anyway.
No. Nunzio, wait a second. Now, Nunzio He's just a little misinformed. We got to talk to Nunzio.
No,
Amber
that's
Alert.
right. No.
You know, ever since me and Amber Alert, remember we had a little spat?
Yeah, and I told you he was good people. Screw you, Joe.
We are good people. We message each other, and he's always looking out for me. So, shout out to him. I said,
Thank you.
Roscoe People Train, Buyer's Remorse.
Love you too, brother.
Wait a minute. Baby girl Wendy. Mandy again. Manchetti. Did I say Asanino? Okay, we said him. Sean.
Nut.
Nut. Shout out to
Caps needs
Cuzzo.
gas money.
Who else am I missing here?
That's
Oh.
it. You, if we forgot you,
So shout out to Vito Fiello, VF, my homie, DP, Judu Brown. Also shout out to who?
Angel Gotti. Shout out to Angel Gotti for coming on, and everybody else. Have a good night. Let's not shout out anybody who goes on Lefty's show or anybody who talks to that boy on the phone. So those people can go stick a big stick up their ass. Okay, have a good day.
Wait a minute. Look, Carlos.
Oh, please don't say that name on here anymore. No more promotion for that idiot.
No. Carlos,
I liked him. That breaks my heart because I actually liked him. There's not so many people that I share videos of my child playing sports. And I shared with him, and he ended up putting a knife in my back.
Old Blue Eyes. Good guy, Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah, Old Blue Eyes is like a brother.
Boston NE. Kim's for him. I love Kim.
Shout out to Joe Candela. He said he'd be watching.
Joey Candela, another one. Vinny Bracco, when you get your fucking head together, give me a call. We'll do a show.
Can we say goodbye to Uncle Zio? Uncle Zio.
Definitely. What other
West
people?
Texas Burrito.
West Texas Burrito. Who's Jimmer Butt? What about Vinny Green? Know what I mean? Vinny Green.
He's out hanging out with that.
Mike Wall. No, honor thy word. My man, Mobland. What about Mobland? What about Mob Rats 1 and 2? JR Boston. JR Boston. Got to keep an eye on JR Boston.
The people, I'm going to put it like a thing, like at whatever timestamp, stop watching because Joe says goodbye for 15 minutes.
There's 100 people. You know why? Because Anthony Munoz, my homeboy, Sons of Italy. Who else, man? Because there's a lot of people. There's
107 people now because people are leaving. After he says goodbye, they're leaving. So people are just getting lower.
Thank you for the Scott O. Did you thank Westies? No.
Yes, I said thank you to Westies. Westies, Donald, and Edwin Gemini. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Listen, if they want to leave, they can leave, but they could always come back. Edwin Jimenez, my guy. Can't forget
Why
about
does
you.
is this Big Bean account, like, do they keep mentioning those two names? That's probably who it is then.
Who?
This Big Beans. I'm getting rid of them.
What about Giovanni?
Fuck you, Big Beans. Big Beans, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit, nasty.
Who?
That Big Beans. It's that fucking retard. It's that, you know who it is. Hi, guys. My name is Bofa. We buried you, motherfucker.
Hey, Bofa. Fuck you, Bofa.
Fuck you,
and we
Bofa.
just lost all our ad money because of you, you freaking
I don't even give a shit. It's worth it. And when they come in chat and they spam his name, nobody gives a FUCK about him. So when a sock account comes in and mentions his name, that means it's him. Come on. Nobody gives a crap about that lame piece of crap.
Hold on a minute.
Ugly. That is one ugly kid. He, like, I could smell him. Like, he looks like he needs to shower. It's just like he probably has that alcohol smell from, like, you know, when somebody drinks so much that they sweat out the alcohol.
Yep.
Anyway,
Chode of my street, you get the Bozak. FBI,
he's the Lord of
the Bozak. Johnny Mac, you get the Bozak. Gay C, you get 2.
Oh, we missed you too.
I'm gonna have to go back to my
beginning, Jessica. We're gonna post it. Joe, end the freaking show. I had enough of this. Goodbye.
There's 105 people here still. We love you guys, man. Listen, James Jameson.
Oh fuck.
BB, wait. There was someone who made a comment. I think he said, if you want to grow as a channel, then stop doing shows about FBI and come with content. You know,
We
what my
just-
response is? Who gives a fuck about growing? Who wants to grow as a channel?
we
Doing
just
this as a motherfucking hobby. I don't give a damn. As long as I see Kim and Mobland and Christmas and Mike Wall, Redzilla, the rest of the homies, that's all I give a fuck about. No one else. So the 100 people that are down with me, I'm down with them. I don't want to grow. Grow to what? You think I'm going to try to be Joey fucking Rogan or fucking, what's his face? Patrick Dick David? Hell no.
Well, to be honest, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk crap every show. I don't want to talk crap every show. But right now it's the summertime. I don't got enough. His blood pressure medicine's really getting good.
Cards, you call me. You want Joey Montana cards? Call me. You want Ewing cards? Call me. You want John Morant? You call me. And
I muted him, guys. Let me say goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming. Joe's muted. Have a good night. We appreciate it. Oh God, bye. You unmuted yourself.
Thanks.